Let's start with negative exponents. So a zero exponent rule is any non-zero number to the zero power, which is 1. For example, 9 to the power of 0 is going to be equal to 1. One more example will be a to the power of 0 will equal 1. So any variable or term to the power of 0 will always equal 1. And that's the zero exponent rule. Any non-zero number to the zero power is always 1. Let's move on. So the rules of 1. So it's any number raised to the power of 1. Oops, my bad. It equals itself. So 1 to raise to any power is 1. And let's provide an example for this. So it's talking about any number raised to the power of 1 will equal itself. Like 4 to the power of 1, which would be known as 4 times 4. But if I said that 4 to the power of 2 is not 8, because 4 to the power of 2 you would multiply the base with the exponent itself. But only if the number is raised to the power of 1 it would equal itself. So first example would be 4 to the power of 1 will equal 4, because 4 times 1 would be 4. Another example can be let's say x to the power of 1, which will equal x. One more will be one more example is going to be 1 to the power of 5 will equal 1, because 1 times 1, so you would multiply 1 5 times. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. This is 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will equal 1. And that's why 1 to the power of 5 will equal 1. You are multiplying 1 5 times, which will equal 1. Okay, that's the idea. So, summarizing the rules of 1, any number raised to the power of 1 will equal itself. But if it's raised to another variable, or suppose if, for example, if 6 to the power of 2 will not be 12, it will be 6 times 6, which will be 36. So that's how it is. But to the raised to the power of 1 would be the number itself. Okay, negative exponent rule. So any non-zero number to the negative n power is the multiplicative inverse of its power. So for example, I would say 5 to the power of negative 3 is also known as, that's a bad negative 3. I'm going to erase and do it again. So 5 to the power of negative 3 will be, we would write it in this format. So 5 to the negative 3 will equal 1/5 times 1/5 times 1/5, and this is a 3/1/5. So if you were to put it in positive or no format, you would put it 1 or 5 to the power of 3. This would equal, so then this would equal 1 to the power of 125. But anyways, this negative exponent, this is how this one will be placed as positive format in this, because when you go negative it becomes a fraction, and then you multiply that 3 times and you get 13. But since the result for these fractions is 1 over 5 to the power of 3, since so 1 will stay the same, or 5 to the power of 3, because there's only 3 5s. Let's do another example. So another example will be let's do a, or we can do let's do a to the power of negative n. This is one part. You can easily say, so to put it in positive format, you would assume this is 1, right? You could say 1, put 1 in the numerator, and you can say in positive, if you were to put this in positive, since n is a negative, you will put this in positive, a to the power of n. And that's the negative exponent rule. Any non-zero number to the negative n power is the multiplicative inverse. So this is like a reciprocal of these values. And we're done.